I spent 6 hours and then 6 more hours of just editing 6-hour video. And guess what? She told me I made 3 whole videos in one video. I actually made 10 whole videos in one video. So we got some of them sweet Texas rolls. They taste like cinnamon sugar. And then we got some pasta. I don't know what she put in it. I know it's like olive oil based and some shrimp. And then I got some avocado lime salad stuff. What are you buying?
I don't know. Pineapple? Maui the pineapple?
Pineapple Maui?
Oh my god, do I really get 10 also?
Okay.
You got a 10, so you go to prison. You go straight to prison.
No.
Roll again. Roll again, babe.
Oh my gosh, a 10.
Okay, if you get another one, you go...
Free parking. Wait.
What is free parking?
We didn't put money in the...
No, if she... So whoever if you have to go to jail or something, or you have a penalty, then the money... Oh, I guess you start with like...
No, she landed on
Yeah,
free parking.
Oh, so you start with like... How much do you start with? $50 in there?
What does this say?
I forgot about that.
Oh, you forgot about it? Forgot about that free parking in the middle?
Free parking.
I think we...
And anytime you pay for either of those cards or a fine, you put more money in there.
Did we start with $50?
I hope she gets a third 5.
No.
I do not have any of these plushies, by the way. Oh, wait. I have this one, actually. But that's... I think that's about it, actually. That's the only plushie I have. And I have, like...
Of these.
I have
here it
5
says
Squishmallows.
Free parking, nothing bad, relax, nothing bad or good happens. But I
Okay.
thought you put money in the...
So is it...
So, for those who haven't played Monopoly, you're supposed to put money on the board right here. But the instructions don't actually say what we're supposed to put it. Or we're just not understanding.
the cards in the wrong spot.
But anytime you get free parking,
I thought
you
that
get
got
whatever
money.
is in the middle of the table that you get
Okay,
from
but I thought you start...
pulling out
but here
cards
it
and
says
paying
that you
fines.
don't. Yeah, so maybe that...
So it
Special
said
edition.
that this
What
is
is
house rules apparently. So we determine what
Yeah,
free
we-
parking is, and we determine it's
Either
$50.
you're playing or you're...
Can I...
I'm doing more
Can I
than
buy
just
this
playing.
special- This is a problem.
What do you want to buy?
Rare edition.
This is 8. The plot thickens right here on this board.
Okay, anybody else
So,
CC the...
Mom is an actual boomer,
Okay, I'm buying
and she's
CC.
actually buying all the properties
Oh, stop it. How
that
much
the
do I owe?
traditional boomer
260.
did. My girlfriend's got 4,
260 here.
and I got 4. Oh my fucking god, what is this?
Who did I just buy? CC the red pants.
So it is 20:30, and that means I want to go home, go sleep, edit, and we are calling
Maybe we
it
start early
a
next
day.
week.
So we're just gonna package everything up
Well, yeah. So put
in
your
our
money-
individual bag,
Yep, and your player.
and then we're
Did you
shoving
take
it
a-
in there.
Did you take a picture of the...
Yeah, I already did that. Can we
Okay,
get
so
to
we
doing this now so we can leave? Hey, Riles! Riles! Hey, buddy!
Don't make her potty on this thing now.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. So far, I've collected about 10 mil. I'm not saying I'm coming back to the game anytime soon, but with upcoming changes next year, if and when I decide to return, because I haven't played in over a year, I would like to come back with a more fresh start for what I have in my inventory. A lot of this stuff is a lot of Iron Man materials I've got on my main accounts, as you can see in my previous series. Currently, my only interest is this account and then my 13 defense peer, which I really want to make a part 3 on. And then once I complete that series in part 3, I think I'm going to just make this a regular 1 defense peer and kind of break that. Because as much as I had fun on stream with like low HP, really no combat skills, and just like skilling, I feel like that was it's more fun for y'all to watch me suffer and to have fun with what I'm doing, especially with my skills, because I really loved just doing non-combat skills on this account, as you can see. And then there's like a lot that I want to work on, but I just don't really have the interest to really do it much anymore. I want to focus on one account, especially with membership going to be like 125 after tax, because they increased it back up to 100, which I don't agree with. I don't think this game deserves that much of a subscription fee versus 80 when I was already paying like $100 after tax. I think the 125 is going to be just too steep for my sales region here. All right, so I sold pretty much everything I wanted to. We got about 261 mil, and I'm gonna let everything wow. Mac and Roomlight has gone a long way if it is lagging this much. Now we have 26 FPS with GPU plugged in. By the way, post-editing Ray here. I just want to let y'all know my M2 MacBook Air only like gets less than 60 FPS when OBS is open. So basically, OBS is taking up too much resources. I don't have any mods or add-ons onto it, and by stock it's just taking up so much. And currently I am editing this video again. I have literally 3 panels up, and OSRS is getting 45 FPS, which means DaVinci Resolve is taking up less resources than OBS, at least until I render it. I think I'm gonna work on fixing up this bank tab, and we'll probably go from there. There are some stuff here, like the sharks. I kind of want to like cook all of these and then the raw monkfish, and make as many cannonballs as possible before my subscription on this account ends. I'm not renewing it, so I want to get the most out of the XP per gold that I will generate. I don't know how many hours a day I'll dedicate to this game until that happens, but it's going to be like November before it unsubscribes. So I've got a lot of time since it's at the end of October, so roughly about 2-3 weeks. I think I can get these all done before then. So I put everything in a tab, got our tool tab, got our fashionscape tab, got our equipment tab. Of course, I got some jewelry tab, a glorious collection tab of just useless items that I can never sell, but because I got them from a cooking grind on many accounts, I kind of just want to like keep it. Plus the crafting grind from the crushed gems, and then I got my soup coins from doing B-roll with soup during the Gilnord games. Got my currency tab, 419 mil, and then I got the tab that I want to try and knock out. Yo, I'm gonna be for real. I don't know what the is going on, but this is. Pardon me, I'm still sick. And I gotta force myself to go to work. But anyway, I'm not sure if this is normal loading up the Steam RuneLite client, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this runs much smoother than the RuneLite experience right now. Okay, I literally found one of the most important updates, and that was to increase the interface scaling. Other than that, there's nothing to increase and fix this black bar issue with how the game is not filling the whole screen. And then I found the second most important fucking thing. Can you see it? Can you see it? Holy shit, there's pronouns. We've gone woke as fuck. What did I fucking like, I've been gone for so long. I didn't realize how woke this game has become. That's amazing, actually. Oh, and of course, I would get this even after quitting it. Oh my god, this client's so buggy. Well, okay, I take that back. Does not look like there's gonna be a part 3 for the 13 Defense Peer series unless I can somehow disable the Jagex account. Since we've already established from Steam, it's not gonna run. Can it run the standard Mac? And will it have those same issues? I guess that's kind of what I'm expected right now. Can I repair it? because I guess it's just going to use the Steam launcher. I don't even know if the repair is going to make a difference, because I just did a fresh install from Steam, so that's kind of weird that it comes with bugs in itself, and the fact that I have to repair a freshly installed game from Jagex. It just, I don't know, it feels like they were trying to increase player base, but if using the Steam client as it is, if you're a Mac user, I don't know if it has similar experiences on Windows. Y'all are gonna have to let me know in the description below, or I guess the comment sections of this video, and let me know if you have similar issues with the Steam launcher on your Mac or your Windows-based machine, or I guess, God forbid, you're using Linux, which failed to access content on the network. So I can't even repair the client in the current state that it is. Can I retry it? Is it gonna fail again? Okay, now it worked. Okay, so this is definitely the client that I remember loading. I don't know why this isn't default on Steam, but I guess they removed it from Steam and now it's direct download. That is much better. Should have a better experience, and I think it's gonna try and sign me into a members world. Yep, that's much better. Where the fuck are we going? Here it looks like I was doing Slayer when I was last logged into this account. What the fuck? There's no bank pen. There is no fucking bank pen. This is not ideal. I need a bank pen. All right, and a new bank pen is set, so it'll go active in 7 days. I cannot bank these because apparently the limit for non-members accounts is 440. Unless I want to buy gold, but at that point, it kind of defeats the purpose, and I don't plan on being on this account for a while. Oh my god, that is such a huge quality of life update. I remember in the past for many years when people would lose membership and they wouldn't be able to sell their members items, but they clearly can when they're not a member, because like in the past it'd be really annoying to lose your membership and not be able to sell your items because you just couldn't. But it seems like there's a patch for it now. That's a huge quality of life update, which means I can start selling pretty much anything that's members because I'm not going to play the game for an extended period of time. Although I have one cop out for this bank tab. It used to be, I think, 4 bank tabs you could use, and now you can only use 3 as a non-members. It means you're basically excluded from 5 different tabs, which will make this ideally more difficult. Or maybe it was originally 2, and then they added a 3rd. I don't remember. It's been so long. I played this game for 25 years. All right, cleared out some space. 36 mil. How much in total now? 38 mil. When it was in items, I didn't really care too much, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and transfer like all of this over. Okay, so this is just what it's gonna stay for a while. Here we have our tool tab, our currency tab, collection tab, our equipment tab, our fashionscape tab, and then our questing tab. Very rough scratch. I was not planning on making a lot of gains into these stats when I did the part 1 and part 2 bare bones 13 defense peer. But I am, now that I've cleared out so much junk from both of these accounts, I kind of just want to see what's in my main account. Yes, back to my usual self character, and holy, CBA, I'm DO. What is that French chat? Who? What? Do I even have friends? I got 3 people on. I have no idea if they're still added to me, but these are my stats for my main. God, it looks so sexy. 115 combat. Never gonna increase that combat level unless I absolutely need to. And of course, the Great Firewall of China, aka banking. Yeah, I'm gonna say when you got poor mental health, you tend to not care what your bank looks like. Kind of is the surmounting task that is what you're house may look like, or what your bedroom may look like, or whatever it may look like. What's an anima portal? It says there's 303 mil in here. I'm assuming it's a mixed value of the Avernic, Blood Fury. Obviously, the crystal gear is probably the main majority value of what's in this bank. Other than that, that's pretty much where it is. I don't really see a point in breaking these down and selling them. It looks like there's quite a bit of stuff that can be in here that can be sold and broken down. Definitely need to fix up this bank significantly. I'm not sure if I can trade these fossils. I'm pretty sure I can't, because that sucks, because I can't really complete any of the other fossil diary tasks by trading these over. All I can do with that is trade them in for prayer XP, which is a really good prayer XP method, to be honest. That's how I got my prayer up 85, by the way. When I was doing the grind, that was the main reason why I did the Deranged Archaeologist, was for the fossils. So that way I could get 85 prayer, and I knew that, I could get a rank. Still rank 4. Oh my god, look at these fucking gamers. Holy. I just want to show you guys how unlucky or lucky I am at some stuff. So this is my Chambers of Zero. This is my Theater of Blood. This is my Tombs of the Masthead. I guess in Slayer, I pretty much am almost halfway with this. In terms of all pets, I only have those 2. Very unlucky. In terms of easy, beginner. In terms of beginner, nowhere near completed. Nowhere near completed easy. Still nowhere near medium. Nowhere near hard. Nowhere near elite. Haven't done master. In terms of shared, yeah, I've got quite a bit of shared. So post-editing with Mira and Ray. So Jagex released a collection log update. And if you didn't pick up the book and you started unlocking stuff after that update, they would not save on your account. So when I got my Fort Ranger boots, it was before the collection log, as you're about to see in this live video, because I didn't pick up the book until later on into my account build. Wait, what? I know I've got Ranger boots before. That's kind of weird that it wasn't collected, because I got 4. I got a total of 4 on this account, but it shows I haven't got a single one. It's pretty sus to me. If you're wondering why I'm checking back a lot of this stuff, there's a huge glare going on in my screen, so I can't see. Out of Barrows, I was doing pretty good, but then after about 800, because that's when I last got my last Barrows item, pretty much where I'm at right now. I've been dry for 113. My favorite boss in the whole game. The only thing I'm lacking is the jar and the pet, which I feel like I'm gonna get the jar before the pet. Kind of sad. I've gotten everything from Hespori, my second favorite boss in the game. I've got the KQ head on KC69, by the way. I did not get these Draconic Visages from the King Black Dragon. Actually got them from my third favorite boss in the game, Vorkath, which I also got 2 of those. And I got these shields. I haven't got a unique, which when I'm talking about a unique, I'm talking about the shield sigils since about KC 325. So technically, I guess I've been dry for 75 KC. I bought it when it was 56 mil or 60 mil, and I knew it was the best orb out of all 3 of these orbs, but all the toxic players in the game kept telling me to shut the fuck up because they said it sucks. But turns out it was the best. My intuition was right, and I wish I never sold it, because now it's gonna cost me millions to get it back. Never lucky with Skotizo, but I've only done 10, and I understand that that's gonna change over time. It's just very hard to get those tokens, and quite unlucky with her daddy. Zolcano, that's the only thing I got from Zolcano. In terms of Zulrah, I hate that. Especially the last bosses that made me rage quit and quit the game, because it was really too difficult for me to complete. I guess I got a long way to go with the achievement diaries, but I'd like to do that and complete it if it doesn't require higher than 80 defense if possible. But I think if I do come back, that's my next goal. Quest list is huge now. There are so many quests for me to do that I have yet to complete. I'm getting further and further away from being able to re-equip my quest cape. It's kind of depressing. So I'm gonna be straight with y'all. I appreciate y'all checking out this video, seeing what's in my bank, watching me sell it, watching me clear space out. I am going to go ahead and probably record some live footage cam here. I kind of want to discuss my future for Old School RuneScape, what that means going forward, and if and when I will return, how long will I return, and how that all basically plays out in the future. I will definitely be coming back to be playing Leagues 5 when it comes out in November. If y'all want to play together, I've already talked to Betrayed. I haven't talked to Oak Dice yet, but I'd like to see if we can get everyone on camera so I can start recording content. I'd like to put out some group voice content together at some point, like the old school Ray, as I used to do when I would collab with people. I think Betrayed will be okay with that, like recording voice and doing content together, and that'd be pretty nice to do. I don't know if Oak Dice will. It's not that Oak Dice isn't cool with being on camera, as we know, because he is a public figure. It's just that I know he's got a lot of stuff going on in life, and he also doesn't like talking about his personal life, so I'm trying to avoid that. But I know quite a bit because we've been friends for 11 years now. I guess next year will mark 12 years, and there's quite a bit I know that other people may not know, and then there's still things that I probably will never know about Oak. I guess that's the way that we're going to keep life going forward, but I'm not really going to talk about it because that's his business. It's my business not to know either. So I'm just not going to talk about it, but he's completely busy. I don't know if I'll ever come back and play games, but I definitely would like to be on Gilnor Games at some point in the future, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Soup's already told me he doesn't want me on Gilnor Games, so it's never happening, guys. I'm sorry. It's never gonna happen. But yeah, see y'all later. If y'all don't care for the webcam, I guess this is the end for the video. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. For those who do care, I'm gonna go put on my camera right now. I'm gonna stop recording here. And apparently Milo needs to go out. My girlfriend's Chihuahua. It's very annoying, by the way. Not as chill and awesome and amazing as my Maine Coon Mira, who is behind me right now, taking a nap. Mira! Mira! Oh, there you are, Mira. Yes, I have to vacuum. I have to vacuum her litter box. This one right here is a total bee bag and likes to eat the cap. Come on, Mira. Come on, Mira. Come on. You're such a strong kitty. You're such a strong kitty. Oh my god, come here. You 20-pound Maine Coon. Come here, bro. Come here, brah. Oh my god. Come on, Mira. Oh my god, bro. Come on. Come on. Come here. You little doggy. You're my doggy. Oh. Oh. Come here. Oh, down. Come here. Wake up here. Mira. It's your favorite chair. It's your favorite chair. Oh! Holy. Okay, I know I have to shoot a video, but I always get distracted when I play with my little daughter right here. All right, I'm gonna show you something funny because I don't want you to tell me that my Khajiit here, my Maine Coon, isn't a dog. But watch this. Mira, hey, are you focused? You focused? Oh my god. All right. She see where it go. What, Mira? You good? You wanna play more? You wanna play more? You good? Mommy's trying to record a video right here. She's such a big kitty. So I'm gonna keep this quick and short as possible. Because it went on like a 15-minute tangent when I last tried to record this part of the video. So I'm gonna try and make it real quick. Most of my viewers are from America, so y'all understand the situation that we're going with in this election. And y'all are aware that I live in Asheville, North Carolina. We were hit by a huge ass hurricane, destroyed like at least 75%, if not more, of Western North Carolina in the process of that. And we are all currently quarantined by the National Guard, as well as the state governor, as well as our surrounding states that prevent us from leaving the city, the region, and then subsequently the state, unless you are an essential worker, which currently at what's left of my 5 jobs, which is just one job, which I'm currently working like 60 hours a week at, is an essential job. So in order to leave this entire region and state, I need to transfer my essential job to another essential location that is out of this state in order to be legally allowed to leave this entire state. I-40 West is completely blocked off. You can technically go through I-40 East, but if you plan on leaving out I-40 East, you need to have a legitimate reason to be able to leave the region. Otherwise, they will not let you leave. Your only option are back roads if they're not completely damaged or blocked off. There's a lot of places in Asheville, North Carolina that are still without power and still without water. I think Ingalls is going down under. They only had one location in Black Mountain. They're probably not going to recover. So probably Ingalls is gonna probably declare bankruptcy. Publix is fine because Publix has many distribution systems, most of which I believe 90% of them come from Florida. 10% of them I think are somewhere between North Carolina and Tennessee, and of course South Carolina and Georgia. By the way, if you've made it further in this video, I'm going to assume you're aware that Trump is a convicted felon because we're about to go over that. This is obviously post-editing right again because I just wanted to make this insert. If you need further proof of that, I don't know what else to tell you, but Legal Eagle here made a video on that discussing the legality of Trump winning and becoming a president. Again, if you need a video, here's one from Alec Gunter, how he debunks the video when LGBT people say that they will die under another Trump's administration. If you need proof on that, you're just gonna have to do your own research. I'm not really gonna go around spending another 40 hours on this video, what it feels like, and going around and citing sources, because there are tons out there. The question is, are you able to identify whether or not these are true, or are they far right, just straight up propaganda from the far right themselves? Whether or not Trump wins the election, which we're really dependent on him not winning, and even if he doesn't win, I'm sure he's going to start episode 1 of season 2 January 6th, which may succeed scarily enough because the first one didn't go that well. If they were able to surpass that much, I'm sure they could surpass somewhere between 2 and 5 times more than what they were able to with that part. I think it's very scary that we're going to potentially end up with a convicted felon as the president, which if that happens, then basically it's going to open up the room for any other convicted felon to run for future presidency. I truly believe that the large majority of people who are in prison may truly not need to be there. Baby's up and now she making some breakfast. I'm hungry. So I had to debug my girlfriend's Baldur's Gate 3. I just basically revalidated and verified that it had all of the files that it needed to run. And I also installed a new NVIDIA update as well as fixed her resolution on our computer because she was 1080 versus like 2160, whatever. And then I fixed the layout resolution of how the window should look. So I increased that from 120 to 175%. And now it's running pretty crisp. So now we're gonna go ahead, I guess, I'm gonna let her check on that audio to make sure the sounds are working properly now. And then I went back to my computer and I replayed some clips. I didn't like the clips that went out. And then I spent like 2 more hours just researching the topic that I said. I think it just was wrong. It was misinformation, but I wanted to correct it. And one of the crimes that I really believe you should really not go to prison for is marijuana. So I wanted to list up these statistics up here. And I think it's kind of crazy. Like, of the demographics sent to prison, 70.8% were Hispanic for either simple possession of marijuana or for marijuana trafficking. And specifically for 2021, 47% were black for simple possession of marijuana or marijuana trafficking. Keep in mind that those were for priors, like prior convictions on simple possession or marijuana trafficking specifically, because, you know, people use it for recreational use, medical use, or both, or because they can't make money any other ways, you know. Something that I'm big harping on is that in the United States, in order to be employed, you have to have housing in most cases. Because like me, when I became homeless, I was fired, or I guess the technical term, terminated from 2 of my 5 jobs, simply for telling them, hey, look, I'm gonna be homeless, but I already got all of my like shit together. You know, I signed up for a gym membership so I could take showers, which I did. I found multiple places where I could legally camp, so it wasn't gonna be a problem for them in any legal way. And I found ways to do my laundry, because at my old place, I didn't even have laundry. I had to go to the laundromat. So that did not change in my lifestyle. And that wasn't even a lifestyle choice, but you know, the far right likes to call that a lifestyle choice. And I still held 3 of my 5 jobs. Nothing changed. I still went to work. I still fed myself. I still took care of myself, but they don't care. But also, in order to get housing, you need employment. So even if you are homeless and you're working, they take taxes out of you. Even if you are no longer have residency in that section. That just seems weird to me, that you need housing to get a job, but you need a job to get housing. But also you get taxed either way, and it all goes to the state, even if you don't have residency. What the fuck? I don't know anything else, but what I do know is anything marijuana related, those people really probably don't belong in prison, and there's many ways to fix that. You can make marijuana legalized, decriminalize it, make it ran by the state so the state gets profit. All those ways will essentially break down on like things like the cartel, you know, which is what the far right is really scared of, because the cartel's not necessarily good people, but they're not necessarily bad people. They're just their own type of people. They're trying to make a fucking living because this world fucking sucks. I don't like cartels. I don't hate them. They don't affect me. But if I lived in Mexico or some other country where it would affect me, I'd probably not like them. I don't know. I'm misinformed. I don't know a lot about cartels. I just know that there's a lot of bad stuff that people talk about them. But if you stop putting people who are simply just smoking, buying and growing it out in the US, and they're not like gang affiliated or anything like that, I don't see why those people would need to go to prison and use up taxpayer money. Currently, in my right, I have access to birth control. I have access to hormones to keep me on cycle. My girlfriend currently has access to her hormones, so that way she can keep being feminine as fuck instead of masculine, which would be horrible for her mental health. Currently, she's going through a bit of a crazy shit show right now, so she's not in her right state of mind, and I'm here to support her as much as I can. But since I am working 60 hours and she's only working 32, it would be nice for her to help out around the house sometimes so we can get it back in order as quickly as possible. But I know that 2 years ago, my mental health was not the greatest. And even then last year was not the greatest, but it was much better than 2 years. And currently right now, I still have mental health problems, but I'm greatly, significantly more improved than what I was 2 years ago. I truly do believe that getting in a relationship when you're not looking for a relationship, because I was not looking for a relationship when Janae walked into my lap like a kitten, basically. Hell, we started dating somewhere between February and March of 2024, but it took us 6 months since late February to early March to realize we were actually in a relationship despite living together for a very long time. If you haven't heard of U-Haul Lesbians, it's a real thing. You might want to look it up. That's literally what we did. I don't know. I think it's crazy that 6 months into a relationship, we didn't know we were technically dating. It's going on almost a full year, almost November 2024, and we've been dating for 9 months. Almost 10 months. I'm pretty happy with that. My thing with relationships is that you really get the opportunity to improve. And this isn't necessarily an intimate relationship. This can be with like friends or family, whoever. Namely with intimate relationships, you really get to learn how to use, identify, and respect boundaries, which are very important. You really get to learn a lot of skills if you get into fights, arguments, disagreements, squabbles, whatever. And if you're able to calm yourself down, you and your partner down, you can use communication to properly reiterate or identify what went wrong, how you can improve both boundaries, and kind of just go with it. It's actually really a beautiful thing. So I'm really busy with work. I'm really busy with trying to edit a current Hurricane Helene vlog so I can get that on my vlogging channel. And I'm really busy with Baldur's Gate 3 and Elder Scrolls Online currently right now, in conjunction with maintaining my relationship and obviously getting our home into order. And we still have a shit ton of stuff out of storage. So I don't know if and when I'll be able to play RuneScape, for instance, or any other game or games in general, but I need to work on a lot of other things. But when I do upload, it's because I'm in the right headspace and I'm mentally well enough to upload some content. And that's, when I have a video. I've been uploading like 3 videos. That's pretty exciting. And I haven't uploaded a video at all before those 3 videos in fucking ages. I'm really impressed with sharing my life with you all and my triumphs, my goals, my hopes and dreams, and hoping for a better future. Since I am of Romani, Greek, and Spanish descent, my father's family, they came from mostly Russia, all over the Europe. And my mother's family came from Spain and Greece. So I have a lot of research to go through. I'm thinking if at worst case scenario, I have to apply for dual citizenship in Spain or Greece, marry my girlfriend, and then we'll literally have to move to either of those 2 countries in order to get away from whatever happens in the US. I'm hoping that's not gonna happen. I'm hoping we can still stay in this country. I think this country is still a really good country to live in, but just know with the situation that's going on, that's gonna determine how often and if possible or if and when I can upload. But I refuse to be Depresso Ray and optimistic happiness Ray and choose to believe the best will happen and we'll be able to stay in this place 30 months and then we'll be able to move to the West Coast where we can get more access to care for myself and my partner because I truly do believe out of anyone I've dated, she's definitely the most marriageable material. Like, I really feel like I've had an extremely happy life with her. I feel like there's much more to go with her, and the more happier I am, maybe I might come back and play RuneScape. I know for a fact I will go ahead and I will play Old School RuneScape Leagues 5 in late November to however hell long it lasts for. It looks pretty fun. I watched a video right here that y'all can check out. I don't know how many people have checked it out, but I'm seriously thinking about it. You know, I've already figured out that, you know, my first area is going to be Varlamore. I don't know what my last two areas are. It doesn't seem like I have many people to chat with on RuneScape and do group content with, so I don't even know if I'm going to unlock any raids at all. I'd like to do a raid, but if I don't have any friends to play with or people to play with, there's no point in unlocking any region that has access to a raid. There's just no point. I'm just, you know, what I'm thinking of is, you know, I'm going to start off with Misthalin. I'm going to start off with Karamja. I'm going to first unlock Valimor, and then I'm going to end up unlocking Asgarnia or Kandaren, and then whatever the hell I unlock for the third option. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I know this last portion is very long. I highly doubt anyone made it to this point of the video, but I look forward to seeing y'all in game. Look forward to seeing y'all on the interwebs. I look forward to seeing y'all's interactions. I look forward to seeing you all. Y'all are lovely. Minus the homophobes out there, the transphobes out there, woke ass RuneScape. Keep doing what you're doing, I guess. I don't know. Say goodbye to Mira. She's taking a nap. And there's Milo. Ugh, cat blood in my face. Hey y'all, if you made it to this part in the video, please give it a like and a subscribbles. I'd be really appreciate it. And I would hope to feed my cat someday. She needs good food and we need money. Is that a wild Mira right there? Oh my god, there's a poop bag. Mira? Mira? What? 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 Come here. Oh my god, you're so talkative. How are you? Yeah, you get that scratching post. You get that scratching post. Show that post whose boss you are. Yeah.